Gnome.
No.
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 Gnome.
Garden gnomes.
Yeah.
What are gnomes? Are they the little guys in red hats? Are they Emily Blunt and James McAvoy in an animated kids film? To be honest, we weren't sure ourselves. So, after discovering a Manchester landmark, we decided to do some research. Since German sculptor Philipp Griebel created the first garden gnome in 1847, Germany has remained the largest manufacturer of gnomes. The process is simple. Clay is mixed and poured into a pre-made mould. Once dry, the gnome is blasted in a kiln to solidify and is then hand-painted. Despite their popularity in Germany, gnomes appear all over the world and are often closer than you imagine. Whatever your thoughts on gnomes, we want to share what we have learnt from them. Gnomes. What comes to mind? How do they make you feel? We headed into central Manchester to get some answers.
Little creatures that live in the garden.
Yeah.
Fishing rod.
I'd say resilience is the main quality.
Happy?
I don't know, just colourful statues.
Gnomes often appear in large groups. What do you think when you see a big collection of them?
A bit weirded out.
All positive vibes.
I think small in moderation number. When you see lots, it's a bit weird.
Sympathy
Sympathy.
for the love of a long gone pastime.
You may be asking, why gnomes? Why all these questions? What are you on about? So, let's go back to the start. After scouring the internet, we found Gnome Island, and following more research, we went on a trip to Salford Quays. From August 2017, they have been appearing one by one, charming passers-by and keeping watch over their surroundings. Despite their social media, which tracks the lives of the gnomes, we couldn't find the origin of the island. From pride gnomes to Hawaiian gnomes, these figures have formed not only a tourist attraction, but also a community for the gnome lovers of Manchester, drawing resilience and strength from their numbers. However, gnomes are not only popular in Manchester, they are loved across the world. There are even books about them, and we were given one called Gnome Land. Some big, some small, and some even themed, gnomes are all around us. The largest official collection of gnomes can be found at the Gnome Reserve in North Devon. More than 2,500 gnomes live at Mary Harriers Garden Centre in Bideford, and you can even follow their adventures on Instagram. An interesting collection that we discovered is Gnomesville, Australia, which houses 7,000 gnomes. It is not an official collection, as there is no single owner. Instead, visitors leave their own gnomes, growing the population. We were shocked when we found out that in January 2007, Gnomesville was attacked. Several dozen gnomes were destroyed, leaving Gnomesville dismayed. This was dubbed the Gnomesville Massacre. This vandalism is not as infrequent as you might think. Our very own Gnome Island has been struck with similar, quote, gnomophobic attacks in the past. After the Gnomesville Massacre, the community bounced back, growing the collection back to its original size. Gnome Island equally recovered, and is now back to its former glory. So, what did we learn? Whether you like them or not, gnomes don't seem to be going anywhere. Gnomes and gnome lovers are resilient in the face of adversity, and, in defiance of their haters, they remain unapologetically quirky. Maybe we should too.